Singer Róisín Murphy, 50, has issued an apology after criticizing the use of puberty blockers by transgender and non-binary children suffering from gender dysphoria. The Irish singer-songwriter, formerly the frontwoman of Moloko, angered a huge proportion of her fan base, many whom are part of the LGBTQ+ community, when she referred to young people using puberty blockers are little mixed-up kids and dubbed the treatment absolutely desolate. Róisín has since said she is so sorry my comments have been directly hurtful to many of her fans, and added how she understands those of you that are leaving me, or have already left, claiming her original comments occurred due to her concern and out of love for all of us. Young people experiencing gender dysphoria may opt to use puberty blockers, gonadotropin-releasing hormone analogues, to pause the physical changes of puberty, such as breast development or facial hair. The NHS states on its website the Gender Identity Development Service, GIDS, advises this is a physically reversible treatment if stopped. Posting on her personal Facebook on Tuesday morning, Róisín sparked a backlash when she penned, "Puberty blockers are FKed, absolutely desolate, Big Pharma laughing all the way to the bank. Little mixed-up kids are vulnerable and need to be protected, that's just true." The singer preempted criticism, adding, "Please don't call me a TERF, trans-exclusionary radical feminist. Please don't keep using that word against women." Following a huge backlash to her Facebook statement, with many of her fans calling on the star to educate herself on the topic of gender dysphoria treatment, Róisín took to her public Twitter page to distance herself from the debate and issue an apology to any fans she offended. In a statement shared as an image to her 69,600 followers, the singer wrote, "I have been thrown into a very public discourse in an arena I'm uncomfortable in and deeply unsuitable for. I cannot apologize enough for being the reason for this eruption of damaging and potentially dangerous social media fire and brimstone. To witness the ramifications of my actions and the divisions it has caused is heartbreaking. I've had a personal Facebook account for many years. The morning I made these comments I was scrolling and I brought up a specific issue that was only broadly related to the original post. It was something that had been on my mind. I knew my friends were informed about the topic. I should have known too that I was stepping out of line." She continued to pen, "I've spent my whole life celebrating diversity and different views, but I never patronize or cynically aim my music directly at the pockets of any demographic. The music I make is the core of everything I do and it's ever-evolving, freewheeling and unpredictable. For those of you that are leaving me, or have already left, I understand, I really do, but please know I have loved every one of you. I have always been so proud of my audience and understood the privilege of performing for you, all through the years. I am so sorry my comments have been directly hurtful to many of you. You must have felt a huge shock, blindsided by this so abruptly. I understand fixed views are not helpful, but I really hope people can understand my concern was out of love for all of us. I will now bow out of this conversation within the public domain. I'm not in the slightest bit interested in turning it into any kind of campaign, because campaigning is not what I do. Though I completely understand that for others activism is their true calling, and is necessary and legitimate in a democracy. My true calling is music, and music will never exclude any of us. I believe it will always be one of the greatest tools we can use to create a culture of tolerance." Thank you for taking the trouble to read this. I'm gone fishing. Sincerely, Róisín. Earlier this year, NHS England stated puberty blockers will no longer be routinely available and only be prescribed as part of a research protocol. As of April 2023, there are 7,484 children and young people on the waiting list for a first appointment relating to treatment for gender dysphoria. NHS England announced in May 2023 that the Gender Identity Development Service KIDS would be closing but remain open until at least April 2024, focusing on their open caseload, around 1,000 patients. They are not offering new appointments, although this could change. It's thought when new services open, patients will be transferred to the appropriate service. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.